All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CO Sports Talk. And for all you diehard fans, you may be saying, why is Casey doing the intro? He did it last week, but that was due to the fact that Oliver got his wisdom teeth removed Monday.
Monday, yeah. So, I don't know if you can tell. Casey says you can't really tell. For me, it's pretty noticeable. I'm pretty swollen. And that is why, due to that and Casey being out of town, that has caused us to push our episode back to Wednesday. So I know it's a little weird. But yeah, we are recording on a Wednesday. And but yeah, we're still delivering.
Facts, and it's episode 45. And it's similar to the NFL. They pushed some of their Sunday games back to Tuesday. So, things happen. But we're here, episode 45, and this will be all about football. The Pro Bowl was literally released minutes ago. I think, school's off, so I'm really in NFL. Obviously, all of us are. We had a great weekend last week. It's getting good, playoffs, and then college football bowl season's popping. So let's get right into it.
All right, so we're going to break down each and every Pro Bowl selection. Casey's going to do a lot more of the talking because it's a bit painful for me. So, but I'll chime in where it's necessary. So we'll start here with the quarterbacks. What are your thoughts?
Yes, we got Herbert, Mahomes, and Lamar from the AFC. The obvious one is Josh Allen. You can kind of see the comments here on Oliver's screen, but Josh Allen, people say. And then in the NFC, we got Rodgers, Brady, and Murray. And many say that Stafford was robbed. So what I don't like about these comments is they just say like an option, but they don't say who to take out.
Yeah, I think the NFC is perfect. You got two MVP candidates right here, Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. And you got Kyler, who's been great all season. Who are you going to take out for Stafford? I don't think you can. So he's kind of the odd man out.
I don't think Brady's stats have been that good where he's an MVP. I think he's just a Hall of Famer.
He's leading the league in touchdown thrown.
But Stafford's yards wise, I don't know. That's a tough one. And then AFC, Lamar hasn't played that many games. But when he plays, he's been really solid. Mahomes, obviously, like 2 months ago, would be saying no way, but yeah, he's proved lately he definitely deserves it, and Herbert's been good. So, I think it's fine how it is. Stafford over Brady may be the only one, but, yeah. Joe Burrow, so I'm saying Dak's been a little shaky. Burrow's been a little inconsistent. I think next year he'll get it.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
No, we got running backs and fullbacks.
Look at that. Jonathan Taylor definitely deserves. Chubb definitely deserves. Mixon definitely deserves. I think that's perfect.
Yeah, I think the AFC is perfect.
Also, wait, one more thing about the QB, Derek Carr, some say. And then he's leading. He's high in the passing yards, but he's slowed down a little. So, and then NFC, Cook, Connor, and Kamara. Shout out, James Conner. He's kind of.
Yeah, look at this casual, bro. He doesn't realize James Conner has like 18 rushing touchdowns, bro.
You don't watch football. And then Austin Eckler, though. Some say over Mixon.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's perfect the way it is. Again,
if you go to the leaders in rushing yards, it goes Taylor, Mixon, Cook, Chubb, and then those four are in it. Then it goes Henry, who's been hurt. So I actually respect the NFL for not putting in Henry because it like shows it's not really – well, obviously he's hurt. But, yeah. Then Najee Harris, some would say. Johnny Gibson, Zeke. Eckler's way down there. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fair. Yeah. And fullbacks, it's always Juszczyk, and it's pretty much usually Patrick Ricard as well. So
sometimes we'll see CJ Ham, but yeah, Juszczyk. I can't tell you much.
Yeah, the usual suspects at fullback because these are like one of the only two teams that utilize their fullbacks. CJ Ham as well, yeah.
But if we're gonna go based on stats, by the way, I don't know if Kamara would have deserved that running back spot. But
yeah, I don't know how I feel like Kamara there, but
because he's way down there on the list. Like Gibson, Zeke have way more yards than him. Just saying, even Connor's down there on the list.
I'd love to see Damon Harris there, but he's having a great year.
Ramondre Stevenson
having a great year about it. It's not good enough.
Shout out Mixon though, for real. All right, receivers. So this is personally the most interesting one, just because I don't know, receiver is such a fun position. The 8 best receivers in football. I personally don't think Jamar Chase is one of them. Tyreek Hill, absolutely. Stephon Diggs, absolutely. Keenan Allen, still even. In NFC, Cooper Kupp's deserved it this series. Proved yesterday. 9 freaking receptions, over 182 touchdowns. He's been a baller this year. He deserves it somehow. He looks like he sucks at football, but he's good. Devontae deserves, Jefferson deserves, and Debo absolutely deserves. So I think NFC is perfect. AFC, I'm putting Brandon Cooks in there.
Well, this brings up a point for me. Do you think they should continue to separate by conference because I mean I'm looking at these guys. I wouldn't say these are the best 8 receivers in football. So you're missing guys like D Hop. D Hop's been had a worse year than usual, but you're missing dudes like that. So do you think they should divide by that? Like,
I kind of agree with you on that. And they used to do that weird thing where they would like draft players and all that, but that was kind of dumb too. So I don't know. I kind of like how it is, but like then there's also guys like so Cup's the leading yards person, and it's not even close. Like that guy's been balling. Then it goes Tyreek. They're both in it. Then it's Chris Godwin. Unfortunately, he got hurt yesterday, or Tuesday, whatever day that was. So yeah, he didn't make it. But he's been balling. Devontae, Keenan all made it, and Hunter Renfro's up there over Jefferson. And then there's guys like Deontay Johnson that maybe are up there. So Deontay over Jamar personally, or B Cooks over Jamar. But I mean, like Thielen's an NFC guy that could make it. Pittman's been balling. I mean, CeeDee Lamb, some say.
And tight ends, I'm not sure how I feel about Kyle Pitts making it already. I think someone like Dallas Goedert has been more deserving.
Kendrick Bourne and Jacoby Myers robbed. Kendrick Bourne is a traitor. Has even had 10 targets this season. Kendrick Bourne.
He's nearly 800 yards. And then we got Mark Andrews and Travis Kelce. I think that's perfect.
Shout out Mark Andrews, man. Oklahoma legend. Stayed there for 3 years at Baker Mayfield. Stayed in 2017. He's still balling. Yeah, they're both goats.
And Kittle doesn't deserve.
What do you mean? He's been balling lately. Last game versus Bengals.
I'm kidding.
And Falcons has been. I don't know about Kyle Pitts. It's just like it's a little early for Kyle Pitts. I feel like
tight end is a little bit of a shaky position at this point.
Yeah, those three obviously deserve it. I think Mark Andrews kind of proved he's the third best tight end in the league. I mean, I think if Hawkinson's healthy, Hawkinson gets that spot.
For sure, yeah.
But unfortunately, he's got hurt, so that's why. So I guess Pitts. I don't know. Let me get the yard total he's at. Some other Zach Ertz is at a good year, 773 yards right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's definitely a big three for the tight end. Even guys like Dalton Schultz have been good, 651
Dalton Schultz has been good, yeah.
Kyle Pitts though does have 847 yards, pretty solid, 14 20 plus gains, so not bad. Only one touchdown though.
Yeah, that's not really his fault. And then O-line, I mean, probably the toughest position to gauge.
Yeah.
But Michael Onwenu, David Andrews, and Shaq Mason all robbed. But I mean, yeah. Shout out Rashawn Slater, the rookie, making it. Orlando Brown making his new team. Shout out Trent Williams. Been good for many years, along with Tyron Smith, kind of that. So the tackles, you got two big veterans in the NFC, and then you got the newcomer and Tristan Wirfs, second-year player out of Iowa.
Yeah, I think Tristan Wirfs been great this year, so shout out him. Trent Williams is literally a beast, so give it to him. Tyron Smith, I think the tackles in the NFC are fine. And then Rashawn Slater, Orlando Brown, Oklahoma legend. Shout out Baker Mayfield. Shout out all those guys from Oklahoma. Orlando Brown, though, Oklahoma legends. They're all 3 years Baker was there. 6'8", 330 pounds. 6'8".
His dad was nicknamed Zeus. And this guy's still mad about Deontay Johnson, even on different pose.
And Deion Dawkins, interesting choice there, but he has been pretty solid this year over for the Bills in the tackle their position. But I do think that, I don't know. That's a tough one.
But apparently people are saying Creed Humphrey didn't make it, and that's very surprising. He has been statistically the best center this year for the Chiefs, the rookie. So not sure how Creed Humphrey didn't make it. I think him and Lindsey should have been the choice.
Shout out Oklahoma, by the way.
Surprise in the NFC with Kelce and Jensen.
Yeah, Ryan Jensen, what are you doing there, bro? You look like you fell off the ugly bus, but good for Ryan Jensen. Yeah. He had a really good block in the Super Bowl last year. Jason Kelce, both Kelce brothers made it. But yeah, Ryan Kelly, Alabama. But yeah, there we go.
And then guards. I mean, the guard play for the Browns has been spectacular per usual. Like Quentin Nelson, of course, Zach Martin, of course.
This
is kind of standard. I mean,
I think Laken Tomlinson should have got a couple more looks. He's been great for the Niners this year.
Nice.
He really has. Laken Tomlinson, even guys like Daniel Brunskill have been great. But Brandon Sheriff, I just want to shout him out.
Third best guard in the league, in my
He's
opinion.
becoming a Redskins legend or football team legend at this point. I remember when he was drafted in 2015 from Iowa. I was like, wow, it's ballsy taking a tackle, and he's still there, still starting a guard for them. Good for him, man.
Yeah, I think he was like 5th overall or something. Right?
Yeah.
Defensive ends, you got the sack machine, Trey Hendrickson.
I think Sam
Sam
Hubbard
Garrett,
better
of
than that
course.
fool.
Hey, shout out Max Crosby, man.
He definitely deserves it. I don't know about Trey Hendrickson. I think Sam Hubbard's better.
Sam Hubbard.
I mean, I just don't think Trey Hendrickson is very good.
Well, I mean, he led the league in sacks last year with the Saints, and
But we're talking about this year.
yeah, no,
Nick
I'm
Bosa,
saying he's been good this year as well.
Brian Burns, great pick out of Auburn, and Cam Jordan. What a game he had on Sunday Night Football the other night.
Nice.
Cal legend.
Yeah, I think it looks good. Interior lineman, no surprises here.
Yeah, Donald, Jonathan Allen, Kenny Clark, all deserved. Kenny Clark has been so good in the middle. Chris Jones for sure, Cameron Hayward, DeForest Buckner. I mean, I like that. I think those are the 6 best interior linemen.
Jonathan Allen's a beast. And then here, I love this as well. Chandler Jones, is he still hurt? I'm not sure.
He was very good at the start of the year. We know that. I'm not sure. Matt Judon, though, I've loved it. The red sleeves are a staple at this point.
Yeah, they're so fire.
Joey Bosa is considered an outside backer.
Yeah, interesting. I was consider him an end like his brother.
Watt, yeah, TJ Watt got it. Obviously, Chandler Jones. Okay, Robert Quinn, Shaquille Barrett. So Robert Quinn.
He guess he's reviving his career over there in Chicago. Didn't know he's been so
Shaquille Barrett. I mean, he deserved just from that Super Bowl performance he had.
Thanks, dude.
And then interior linebackers, I have a lot to say about because personally, all right, let's go to that. I watched the entire Seahawks Rams game yesterday. Bobby Wagner's no longer good. He's just not very good. The best inside backer, maybe in the NFL, and most definitely on the Seahawks, is Jordan Brooks. He absolutely was amazing yesterday in coverage. He can hit. He's 3rd place right now in the NFL in tackles. 64 solo. And yes, Bobby Wagner technically is 1st, but he's just mid.
Out of Texas Tech, and people calling Jordan Brooks pick a bad pick in the 1st round.
He's been so good. I'm telling you, Jordan Brooks.
Also, Denzel Perryman, bro. Like, what?
Also, Micah Parsons, blah, blah, blah. You're rookie of the year, son, but I don't know if you're ready to be in the Pro Bowl. I mean, come on now.
No, he's definitely ready.
I don't know, dude. Perriman, really? I think Leonard deserves it. I think this is fine.
Oh, Leonard's a beast, dude. He feasted all over the Patriots.
Yeah. Leonard deserves. He got that nice pick, dude.
Yeah, he did. And then Perriman, I guess. I don't really know much about. I mean, I know who Denzel Perriman is, of course.
I think Roquan Smith's been pretty good too. I mean, I know he's on a bad team, but gotta give him.
I don't know why they only have 2 inside backers, but they have 3 of everything else.
There's a Canadian cat too, Alex Singleton on the Eagles. He's been good. Cole Holcomb from the football team's been good. I mean, Devin White even.
Cole Holcomb.
Devin White's been good.
Nice pick 6 though.
And also, there's a guy on the Falcons. I don't know if anyone knows of him. Foye Oluokun, 152 solo tackles this year. Inside linebacker, 2nd in the NFL. Same.
Right. Who leads the NFL in tackles?
Bobby Wagner. All right, corner.
I mean, I think this is really good. I mean, Trayvon Diggs obviously leads the league in interceptions.
We're missing someone, Oliver. Jaire Alexander.
Jair. I mean, I don't know where AJ Terrell deserves to be on here too. Probably over Marshawn.
I don't know why Marshawn Lattimore's here. You peaked as a rookie, son. Xavier's good. Denzel.
I really like this AFC list, though. I think it's perfect.
Where's Greg Newsome III?
Not there yet, man.
Also, Eric Stokes has been good. I don't know, man. But Trayvon Diggs, absolutely. J.C. Jackson, unfortunately, yeah, he's been solid. 7 picks. Justin Simmons, he's a safety, right? So he's not on there. Yeah. But Quandre Diggs, I love this, by the way. He had that great pick, great reader. He can hit pretty well normally when
he's like one of the hardest hitting guys in the league.
Exactly. When he hits, it's super hard. He just kind of misses sometimes. But yeah, 5 picks on the year. He's absolutely deserves it. So shout out Quandre Diggs.
Yeah, definitely back there too.
And even some say Pat Surtain deserves cornerback, by the way. But yeah. Wait, who's the other safety?
It was Kevin Byard.
Oh, Kevin Byard. Okay. I like that.
And then you could say these are the, you could say these are the 4 best safeties in the league, and I wouldn't argue with you.
I don't think Harrison Smith is better than Justin Simmons or Jason Bates. But to be fair, they're in the AFC. Harrison Smith's in the NFC. So
Facts.
Yeah, Jesse Bates has been and punters. Kickers. I like Tucker, Matt Gay. I mean, I don't know, man. Robbie Gould, low-key robbed. Young Wei Koo robbed.
Facts. Nick Folk actually was robbed, dude. But it sucks he's going against Justin Tucker, but like he's been like the best kicker this year. But it's a popularity contest.
Tucker's been pretty good, man.
Yeah. So he had a 66-yarder. This is fine. Duvernay, Jakeem Grant's been special. He always is fun to watch. Brian Anger, I
Shout
guess.
out Brian Anger.
Cal legend. AJ Cole, I guess. Slater obviously makes it every year. I mean, I notice him as a Patriot fan, but it's not like obvious. Like he's like,
they're just a popularity contest. The guy does nothing for the Patriots, but okay.
That's not true. I mean, he's always involved in the special teams, like play no matter what. But like, it's not like I don't know.
Will Compton robbed. Tabor Pepper robbed, man. I don't understand. Joe
also,
Cardona.
The Cheeseman dude was robbed, and Joe Cardona, the best long snapper in the league, was robbed.
How do we grade these?
I don't know how they grade these. All long snappers are so good, so it's like they all do. They rarely mess up. I guess one slip up and you're done, but I don't notice them. So,
but yeah, the ones I really care the most about are corners and receivers. And honestly, back to corners, like I think they got it pretty well. I just wish Jordan Poyer, Justin Simmons, those guys got a bit more love because I think they've been pretty good this year. Byron Murphy's been good for the Cards, you know. So yeah, but Ramsey and even Taylor Rapp, he's been good.
Yeah, he had an interception yesterday.
Yeah. So
all right. This NFL, bro? Okay. Yeah. I mean, unless they release anything else, I think that is it. Yeah. So, yeah, that'll do it for our Pro Bowl discussion.
All right. Let's talk real fast about Week 15 of NFL. It was honestly hella solid. You know, we had games Thursday through Tuesday. So, you know, first we had Chargers, Chiefs. Chiefs won this one in OT. Any quick thoughts on it?
This was a good game. I mean, the Chargers should have easily won this game, but the Chiefs were just too good down the stretch. Yeah, they won OT, but I think the Chargers should have and could have won this game easily.
Mahomes threw for 400. I mean, pretty solid. Colts, Pats out of the night. You guys fell to the Colts. I mean, the Colts are looking like the hottest team in the NFL right now. And the scariest thing is Carson Wentz didn't even play well.
No, it's just that rushing game. I mean, they're pretty beatable. Their defense is really good. Darius Leonard's really good. Kenny Moore's really good. But the offense is a one-trick pony, and that's Jonathan Taylor. So if you can stop Jonathan Taylor, which is not easy, it's way easier said than done. But you have a pretty good chance of beating the Colts. But no one has really been able to do that. And they're going to beat the Cardinals this week. On Christmas, they're going to beat the Cardinals. So, yeah, this Colts look really good. I knew going into it, the Patriots were probably going to lose. I just didn't have a good feeling about it. I think we're going to win this week against the Bills. But I just didn't have a good feeling against the Colts. So, yeah.
49ers, Falcons, Niners, easy dub. You know, I'll talk a little about this. It was great. Garoppolo ran the system to perfection. Maybe his best game I've seen in a while. Jeff Wilson ran the rock well. Kittle, 93 yards. Solid game all around. And the Falcons, was kind of like Russell Gage played really well somehow. You know, their run game was nothing. They couldn't get anyone going. So, yeah, good for the Niners. Another good win. I think they're one of the hottest teams in football as well. I think this Niners team is scary. You don't want to play them. We're going to beat Tom Brady right now.
No, as a non-Niners fan, I think you guys are a team I'm not going to want to face come playoffs time. I mean, you're getting hot at the right time. You have experience in the playoffs. You've been there before. I really like this 49ers team. But the NFC is stacked. So you're going to have to play some good teams. But yeah, I mean, I do like the Niners. So you have a big test tomorrow night against Tennessee, but I personally have you guys winning that game. So, and I'm rooting for you guys because the Patriots really need the Titans to lose. So go Niners.
Yeah. Buffalo had a big win versus Carolina. We can go fast here, but Cam's just not very good anymore. I'm sorry.
And Carolina.
Go back to when Panthers were 3-0.
Yeah, dude. Now they're trash.
Lions beat the Cardinals. I mean, okay, I think it's official. Dan Campbell his job's secure, I think, now for another year. Jared Goff, I think his job's secure. I mean, it might as well keep him around and draft Kayvon Thibodeau or Aiden Hutchinson, one of those cats.
No, I agree. I think keep Goff around for one more year
Yeah.
and draft the best player available, which is probably going to be Kayvon Thibodeau or Aiden Hutchinson, depending on who gets taken number one. Well, it could be them picking number one. I mean, it depends, but could be either one of those guys. I think pick a cornerstone defensive player to build around that defense around, and then Goff will be fine for 1 year, and then draft a quarterback next year.
Facts. I mean, I think this Detroit Lions team may be the best 2-11-1 team of all time because that they almost beat the Ravens. I mean, they've had many close games. So yeah. Dolphins beat the Jets. They were 1-7 just a few weeks ago. Now they are 500. Shout out the Fins.
Yeah, no, you can't make fun of for that loss anymore.
Duke Johnson out of nowhere. This guy's reviving his career.
Dude, he used to be solid for the Browns.
Yeah, and Texans a bit. Yeah, but good for him. Cowboys beat the Giants 21-6. Story of this game was Jake Fromm got into the end. Actually looked pretty well. I think he'll get the start next week for the Giants.
Yeah, he's way better than Mike Glennon, that's for sure.
Shout out Mike Glennon, though. He gets paid hella and just sucks. But
yeah, I think he's won one game ever.
Steelers beat the Titans, and this Titans team is really falling apart. Tannehill is showing that he's not very good without, Derrick Henry and.
Is AJ Brown back? Is Julio back? Like
they're very hurt. And this Pittsburgh team, can they make a run in the playoffs? 7-6-1 right now, but they have the Chiefs remaining on their schedule. I want to see Big Ben in the playoffs one last time.
Probably like one of the most inconsistent teams in the league. They beat teams they shouldn't, and they lose to teams or tie teams that they should beat. So I don't really know how to feel about this team. The AFC North is a mess. No one seems to really want to win that division, especially the Ravens. The Ravens keep going for 2. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks good if it pays off, but it hasn't. They're 0 for 2 on that. So,
facts. And next game, Houston. They suck this year, but they own the Jags. They're 3-11 now. They won 30-16. Davis Mills, I think, got his first win. Rex Burkhead ran the rock well, and Brandon Cooks somehow just continues to shine with such a bad QB.
Hey, shout out. Davis Mills is not bad. He's probably like
my O'Roy prediction.
I think he's been better than Trevor Lawrence this year.
Yeah, maybe actually. Bengals Broncos though. Next game. Shout out Bengals. They're the same team, same colors. They had the same record, but the Bengals won it. I think Bengals were just a tad more consistent this year, and that's why they won it.
Yeah, I think Bengals will be good next year. They could still make the playoffs.
Yeah, I think they're leading their division.
Yeah, I think technically, I think Browns are last in the division at 7-7.
That division's weird.
Division is weird. It's like one of the best, but like one of the worst at the same time. So can't really tell.
Yeah. And then we talked about Packers Ravens, but Tyler Huntley played really well. Actually, get that man a starting spot.
Get that man a starting spot, bro. I better see him in like Carolina or Houston next year.
Saints beat the Bucks 9-0. The Bucks just struggle with the Saints in the regular season for some reason.
That was a super, super boring Sunday night game. But yeah, I don't know why. They beat them last year in the playoffs, but for some reason the Bucks just cannot handle the Saints in the regular season. I don't really get it.
Raiders beat the Browns. They had the same record, but now the Browns advanced. So they're both 7-7. Daniel Carlson, he even is a Pro Bowl Rob, maybe. He's been good.
Yeah, Browns suck, dude. I don't really know what's going on. I don't know how they have 7 wins because I feel like they lose every week. But
they had Nick Mullins starting too, but he actually played all right.
Yeah.
Vikings beat the Bears. America had to watch the Bears on primetime once again for some reason.
I don't know why they make us do that so much.
They get good ratings somehow. I don't know why, but yeah.
They're so bad to watch. They're so hard to watch. I can't imagine being a Bears fan, to be honest.
Fields, I don't know if he's good.
It's all right. Like he's fun to watch, but other than that.
And Cousins just throws it randomly, but I don't know. I kind of like Kirk Cousins sometimes. I
like Kirk Cousins too.
I think he's good. He's just such a nice guy too, but I think he's good, but yet I don't know if he's good. I don't know. This Vikings team is a good team though. They have a lot of likable guys. Their offense is so many stars. I mean, Thielen, Cook, and Jefferson. They deserve to make a little run here. I think they could beat the Cowboys right now, who would be playing right now.
Yeah, the
the
Vikings
playoffs.
should be better than they are, but again, they just don't execute, and they
Their
get
defense is awful too. Michael Kendricks, Anthony Barr. I mean, they're both kind of washed, but Harrison Smith. I mean, Rams defeated the Seahawks. We kind of already talked about this. Russell Wilson just not very good anymore. Seahawks kind of bad calls though at the end of the game, but it's not the reason.
That game was closer. Like the Rams
Yeah.
should win against the Seahawks by way more than that. But
Yeah, Cooper Kupp is simply too good. He's unreal. And then Eagles beat the football team. The football team really was annoying me this game. I know they were annoying you. They
yeah,
didn't
dude. I mean, I placed 3 bets on the football team. I needed Antonio Gibson over 50 yards. He got like 25. I needed them to cover the plus 9.5 spread. They lost by 10. And then I needed Terry McLaurin to get 4 receptions. He got 2.
I
So
have one too.
putting Washington football team on my official do not bet list.
Yeah, I had McLaurin on over 3.5 receptions, got 2. Like, just give him a fucking screen. Like, I don't understand.
All like he's your best player. Like,
Yeah, and then I had Cooper Kupp under 8.5, and he gets 9 receptions. So
yes.
it wasn't my best day. But yeah,
Thank
so
God.
there we have it for some NFL. Big week coming up. We'll update you guys at the playoff picture Sunday. And yeah. Bro. All right. Bull Mania. You know, Bulls, they're starting to get good. I think we had our first like Power 5 team playing today from Missouri. But if you can go to the groups, there we have it. Yeah, this is your picks, right, Oliver?
These are my picks just to show you the scores. Do
Yeah.
you want me to go to the group?
Yeah, let's go to group of fast. See who's winning. You're 6-6. Looks like Will Maxwell's in the lead. He's 8-4. Grady, my brother, is 6-6. Luke 7-5, who we had on the show. And I'm 5-7. So, and shout out 2 people in here and I didn't even make their picks. But yeah.
Moment, what are you doing, bro?
What are you doing? But yeah, Will Maxwell in the league. Good for him. Let's see who he has. Toledo. I had Toledo as well. Coastal, that was a big win. I had them.
Kentucky, I'm really proud of this Western Kentucky pick, by the way. I picked them too.
Shout out Zap. He looks good.
Oh, yeah,
Jackson State was just a letdown. Like we haven't talked about this. They got Travis Hunter. What did they recruit? And then they just lose to South Carolina State the next day and kind of get crushed. It's like, geez.
Yeah. What was that about?
Fresno, big win. Jake Hayner. Shout out to him for still playing in that game, even though he's transferring.
No, this was a surprise. No, he's not transferring. He's actually staying.
Yeah. Shout out to him for like coming back. Even just respect that. Like respect a man of honor like that. BYU. No, come on, BYU. Like, bro.
You got a Mickey Mouse game and then you choked it.
Proving why they shouldn't have got a good game. Malik Willis and Liberty won pretty good. And Oregon State lost to Utah State. So that shows that the Mountain West is legit because Utah State was good.
Bro, how's this the winning bracket, really? Is like losing everything. And then Louisiana, the Tulsa pick was good. I picked Kent State, yeah. I picked UTSA. Yeah.
I knew that. Then right now, here's Army. I have Missouri personally. We'll see who wins that. I just think the SEC is much better than a team that just lost to Navy. But, yeah.
That's fair. All right.
But yeah, there we have it. And then quickly, still Cincinnati. I like them over at Bama. I'm sticking with it. I just think that this Bama team, they don't have with John Mechie out. They don't have any receivers that are going to be able to get open, especially with their main receiver. Sauce Gardner's just going to be on that kid, and Will Anderson obviously is super good, and he's going to stop that run game for Bama. But I think that Cincinnati's going to win it, and then I still like Michigan over Georgia. I'm just so excited to watch that game. It's going to be the game of the year. I love college football playoffs. We'll get into that, but yeah, we'll see you guys Sunday. And college basketball wise, Arizona stays undefeated. I think USF lost. Arizona is seconds away from losing right now, though. So we will see. Tennessee's beating.
I need Chandler at the line right now. It should be over because he's a good free throw shooter. He missed the first though. But yeah, it's gonna be a short week for Steel Sports Tech, and we will see you guys Sunday, I guess.
See ya.
Peace.